Bryan and Bobby. Ooh, Bryan and Bobby.
Oh, hi guys. I'm feeling a little under the weather. Nothing too serious yet, but I'm not taking any chances.
Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, Bobby, you sound awful. Dear, it sounds like you got man flu, mate.
Man flu? That's much more worse than that. Doggy flu. I feel a little hoarse.
Well, you still look 100% dog to me, Bob. Oh dear, you are sick, aren't you? I know, I'll get some of my grandma's chicken soup.
Bryan and Bobby.
Some of this. And then a handful of dog biscuits, Bob, because it's for you.
You better add a couple more, Constable Bryan. I'm pretty thick.
And then top it all up with cold water, and then I've got to bring it to the boil. Oh, gross. Oh, the secret ingredient. Hang on, Bob.
Growth bells are my favourite, Constable Bryan. Let me try. I can't smell anything with my blocked nose. I've got to get closer.
Bobby, no!
I'm so sorry. It was an accident.
Of course it was, Bob, but let's be thankful the soup was still cold.
Imagine if that was hot water. That could have really burned us.
You're not wrong, Bobby, but it was kind of my fault as well. I mean, I left the handle out for you to knock over.
Burns are very serious things, aren't they, Constable Bryan?
Yep, Bobby, in New Zealand, 5.5 kids a week go to hospital because of burns.
5.5 kids. 5.5 kids? Do we have half kids? Oh well, at least there's left of them to burn.
It's a stat, Bob, a number. The point is, far too many Kiwi kids go to hospital with burns.
Oh, I'm sorry. All this burning talk is hard to take, because I'm so cold.
Come on then, mate. Let's warm you up. Come on.
Bryan and Bobby.
Snug as a bug in a flame retardant rug. Maybe we shouldn't have the heater on, Constable Bryan. I wouldn't want to cause any more burns. What do you always say?
Well, the golden rule, Bobby, is to stay a metre from the heater. But we've got everything a metre from the heater. You, me, the couch, the table. So we'll be fine. While it's really good, Bobby, that you've been careful around heaters and fires, to be honest, most burns that happen to Kiwi kids happen because of things like hot liquids, like this cup of tea here. So what's one way around that then, Bob?
Only drink icy cold dog biscuit milkshake?
Well, that's one option, I guess, Bobby, but another would be to keep hot liquids and kids separate. Hey, I know. Why don't we play a little game? So what's wrong with this picture?
She doesn't offer to make you a cup of tea? Oh, watch out! She's going to pour a jug on her.
Oh, no, that's hot.
That could have got both of them in a lot of hot water.
That's right, Bob. Hot water burns like fire. So make sure you keep jug cords and jugs safely out of the way. Do you see anything wrong with this picture?
Yep. There's no biscuits for a start.
She's left her hot cup of tea where it could get knocked over. A hot cup of tea spilt over a baby causes the same damage as a bucket of boiling water over an adult.
She should put it up somewhere high then.
Good thinking, Bobby. And it's not just adults that have to be responsible, it's the kids too. What's wrong with this picture?
Oh, I know. They've put a stain on the couch.
Well, not just that. They could have hurt their mum and themselves in the process.
Those kids should be more careful.
So what would you advise, Bobby?
Just let me put my coffee down.
They should have let Mum put her hot drink down. Hey, I thought only dogs did that.
Best way to save from burns is to never touch anything hot.
Keep away from hot fires and hot drinks.
Staying out of the kitchen and not being silly.
Sit far from heater. Don't touch hot things.
If you have been burned, you quickly put it under cold water.
Bryan and Bobby.
Well, that's got hot drinks covered. Nothing beats a nice long hot bath.
What about a nice long hot dog? The Enny kind, rather than me after I'm in the tub. I'll get it after you. Hey, Constable Bryan, what about bathwater? Can that burn?
Well, what do you think, Bob?
I guess, if it's hot enough, anything could burn.
That's right, Bobby. That's why it's a good idea to turn your home water temperature down to prevent serious burns.
And it might be wise to fill the bath with cold water, then hot. So if the kids fall in, they don't get burned.
Car pie, mate. Nice idea.
You know, Constable Bryan, I've been thinking, it's a shame to waste all that good hot water. Perhaps we could throw in a few dog biscuits in there with you and make some Constable Bryan soup.
Thanks, Bob.
You're welcome. Hey, Constable Bryan, I was thinking about those burns, and I know we're trying really hard not to get burned, but what happens if we do?
Well, good question, Bob. You just run them under cold water for at least 20 minutes.
Seriously? But I only just got dry, and it won't be very good for my cold.
Here, mate, blow. It doesn't matter how old you are, accidents can happen to anybody.
Ah!
It's really important that you keep it under the cold water for at least 20 minutes.
What happens if you're like ginormous and you can't get into the tap?
Then, put them under a cold shower.
Oh, but he's still got his clothes on.
Well, that's okay, Bobby. If the burn is really bad, then the material might stick to the burn. So leave them on and then contact a medical professional and they'll sort out your burn. If it's a really bad burn, you might have to go to the hospital. Jeepers, Bobby, you're burning up.
Oh, can you put something cold on it then, please?
Sure, buddy.
Oh, I'm glad we have smoke alarms, Constable Bryan. Oh, I wouldn't want your health to catch fire.
No, me neither, Bobby.
Because it would be really hard to run your burn under a cold tap or take a cold shower if your health was burning down.
Super hard, Bobby. That's why it's really important that every house has several smoke alarms in it.
And batteries. I don't feel so well. I might just take a little nap.
Okay, mate.
Bryan and Bobby.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Oh, much better. I think the cold compresses on my burning brow really did the trick.
Well, I'm making you a lemon, dog biscuit and honey drink. Do you still want it?
Yes, please. And can we go over those birds facts again? My head was a bit fuzzy, and I want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Sure. Remember, hot water burns like fire, so keep hot liquids away from kids.
Keep cups high, pot handles turned in, and don't dangle jug cords over the bench.
And if you do get burnt, run it under the cold tap for at least 20 minutes and get medical advice and treatment if need be.
And make sure you have smoke alarms and working batteries on them. What's wrong, Constable Bryan?
Oh, I've got the flu, Bobby. I wonder who I got that off.
Not from me. Surely you can only catch that from humans. I know something that will make you feel better.
A couple of paracetamol and a day in front of the telly.
Nope. Some dog biscuit soup. I made some with the bath water. With extra dog biscuits for a speedy recovery and a shiny coat.
Oh, thanks, mate, but I think I'm going to sleep this one off. Hey, guys, think smart.
Stay safe.
And keep it cool. See ya.
See you later. Come on, Constable Bryan. It's really delicious, I promise. And I made sure it wasn't too hot so you won't burn your tongue. I want the dog biscuits. Because I'm really happy to eat those out of the soup. Then you can have the rest. Oh, look. He's asleep. Oh, well.
For more info about this program and for fun things to do, visit www.bryanandbobby.co.nz. Just make sure it's Bryan with a Y.
Bryan and Bobby, brought to you in association with Blue Light Ventures and Trillium Trust, with the help of New Zealand On Air.